Good evening, I'm Mitchell Baldwin.
And I'm Ryan Pratton. Here's tonight's top story. Former Speaker of the House Dennis Hastert was indicted Thursday for paying almost $2 million in hush money to conceal alleged sexual misconduct from his time as a high school wrestling coach. Hastert claims he was just showing kids the quickest way to get a full Nelson.
More than a dozen advertisers have pulled out of TLC's 19 Kids and Counting as a result of Josh Duggar's molestation scandal, which is the first time anyone on 19 Kids and Counting has ever pulled out.
It was revealed that the curriculum used by the Duggars to homeschool their kids claims that semen causes cancer, commented Benny Arthur.
Oh no, my sock has stage 4 terminal cancer. I'm sorry, sock.
I feel bad for his other sock.
On Wednesday, Nebraska lawmakers voted to repeal the death penalty. They figured that living in Nebraska is close enough.
On Saturday, former Maryland Governor Martin O'Malley entered the race for the Democratic presidential nomination. Commented O'Malley,
"Out of all the candidates, I'm the most qualified to come in a distant second to Hillary Clinton."
A Pendleton, Oregon man wrote to the city council asking them to ban the smell of farts. City council members announced they would launch the campaign called If You Smell Something, Say Something.
Taco Bell announced this week that it will remove artificial food coloring from its menu by the end of 2015. Taco Bell assured customers not to worry. There will be no change in the color of your diarrhea.
And now where hard news meets Hollywood, here with entertainment news is our own Cosmo
George Clooney's new movie Tomorrowland made less money than expected on its opening weekend. To make himself feel better, Clooney just looked in the mirror. Is talking to Sylvester Stallone about taking the role of the most evil man in the world in the 4th Expendables movie. Hulk would play the studio executive who greenlit the 4th Expendables movie. 2.5 Men creator Chuck Lorre is starting a scholarship at UCLA. Commented a UCLA financial aid rep.
That's right. We will be giving full ride scholarships to anyone who can watch back-to-back episodes of 2.5 Men without committing suicide. Go Bruins.
And finally, the casting director of Friends revealed she tried to get Paul McCartney to appear on the show. The episode would have featured a duet between Paul and Chandler called Could the Girl Be More Mine? It's a Friends joke, you guys. Remember? You're welcome.
Thank you, Cosmo. Escorts in New York report making up to $1,000 per hour by servicing Wall Street bankers, which is big news because normally it's the bankers who get paid tons of money to screw people.
A couple in Illinois now has 100 grandkids. Commented the grandparents,
Come on.
Well, get out of my way. Get out of here in the way.
I wanted to lend you an arm to help
I don't need an arm. I don't need an arm.
Fine, did you get by? You can get it
Get out
yourself.
there. No, meet you out there. You start it up.
Well, what was the thing again? Say it again.
there's a couple in Illinois now has 100 grandkids.
Ah,
Commented the grandparents,
yes, Dad. Okay, all right.
We have so many grandchildren. Last year we spent $10,000 on Werther's Originals.
Those sons of bitches are cutting into my Viagra budget.
Oh, please, like you could know what to do with it even if you got
I
it.
know what to do with it. I just can't get it right to do nothing with it.
Since it doesn't matter, I'm dry as the Sahara.
Oh, my God. Every day with you, Helen, every day. You've been dry for the last 47 years, I swear to God. Get out of my way. Oh, I don't know, what, 56 years?
That's how long it's been since I I've had an orgasm.
True love. That's true love.
Oh, we have a whole new week of news to put together for you. A woman in Indiana was stabbed with a fork after a dispute about the last rib at a barbecue. Of course, this all could have been avoided if they had some spare ribs.
A company in Indiana is now selling Hitler ice cream cones. When told the news, a French pastry immediately surrendered.
I love the groans as much as the laughs.
Those were some good groans.
American Express President Ed Gilligan died Friday while on a plane returning from a business trip, commented an American Express spokesperson.
In Mr. Gilligan's memory, we're changing our slogan to American Express. Don't leave home at all.
A thief who stole a pair of sunglasses from a car in Seattle left behind a lottery ticket worth $1 million. Police are questioning why anyone in Seattle even owns sunglasses.
The Detroit Zoo has named newborn warthog pigs after characters from Game of Thrones, commented a zookeeper.
On the bright side, if there's ever a red wedding, there'll be plenty of bacon for everybody.
And finally, Morris Wilkins, the inventor of the heart-shaped hot tub, died this week at the age of 89.
He'll be buried 6 feet under a mirrored ceiling. For Top Story Weekly, I'm Ryan Pratt.
And I'm Mitch Baldwin!